What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo. Today I thought we'd talk about this new dev video that was released yesterday because I do think there's some important details that they let us know about, some things that are going to help the quality of life as far as this game is concerned, and are really just going to help a lot of players out there, even including myself as a veteran. So it's actually really, really good. Some of the things that they throw out, I'm going to go ahead and turn this music down because we don't want two different types of music going on all at once. And let's watch this. All right. And I like these dev videos because it gives us some details as far as what's going to be happening in the game. All right, so they're going to update us on the game, which is always great. All right, show us a little footage from voice actors. That's cool. Nice. All right. So the first thing is they heard about how the relay bingo was very difficult for a lot of players. So they decided to kind of nerf it or make it a little bit easier for players to be able to fulfill and get through, which is actually a really good thing. That's fine, man. Everybody should get all those rewards from bingo. So that's pretty cool that they did that. So after they release the X Fighters, they want to stabilize the core workings of the game, okay? And they asked for a vote or a poll on the exchange of characters or characters that we want the exchange of kits for. And it's actually pretty interesting to me that, and all the servers, guys, like in Korea, in JP, in Global, Leona was #1 as a sim for Leona. That's pretty damn awesome for me. I'm just like, wow, man. And then for the SS fighters, Keo reigns supreme as #1, which is pretty interesting since we just had a EX Keo, or we actually currently have an EX Keo banner. Really, really wild. That's pretty wild. Okay. So we all know that, those characters are going to be getting change of kits. Yeah, we know you can't do them all at once. I mean, that'd be crazy. I like the snap. So they realize change of kits is too difficult, for us to be able to get for some of the released fighters. And they say they're going to tone it down, make it easier for us to do change of kits. And I like how they're showing 97 Orochi and 98 Omega, right? Because currently in the game, we have to use BS memories to do their change of kits. For those of you that don't know, our regular Fest characters, let me go ahead and turn this off really quick here. Our regular first Fest characters here, these characters, let me see if I can find 98 Omega. It'll be a lot easier if I do it this way. Here we go. So like 98 Omega here, he can do what's called the change of kit, right? But in order to get this thing here, you need 3 actual BS Rugal memories in order to get this change of kit so you can level this character up all the way to level 7D. And that sucks. And that's a bunch of crap. And I talked about it and I mentioned it in a bunch of videos. It just wasn't right. It wasn't right at all. Well, the beautiful thing is now they're going to be addressing that, guys, which is pretty awesome. Oh, sweet little reset. I always make my videos about the same time, so you guys probably see these resets quite often. All right, so let's bring that up again. All right. And they're talking about how a lot of players went ahead and did it, because they just wanted to level up 98 Omega and 97 Orochi. But they are going to be, giving all those BS memories that they used back to them. So all of you that did go ahead and, use change of kits for 97 Orochi and 98 Omega, you're going to be getting reimbursed as far as your BS memories are concerned, which is pretty fantastic, guys. I'm really glad that they're doing that. And they're going to make it a lot easier for us to obtain the change of kits. Now, are we going to be using Fest memories for this? I don't know. I would assume that we're going to be using just regular 98 Omega memories and 97 Orochi memories. And if that is the case, then that is exactly what we want. So next they're talking about reorganizing some of the content. Got a little tongue twister there. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot going on in the game. So we have all these little game modes in the game right now, and they're saying they want to simplify it. They're going to be like combining some of these things all together, so you don't have to farm as many places as what we are currently right now, it will be a nice little quality of life change. It will improve the game a little bit, make it a little bit easier to go through. They're also talking about how they're going to set up the game to where it's going to be easier to find out where you need to farm for certain materials, like these prime memories. A lot of people were very confused about the prime memories, like where to farm them. You actually farm for you actually farm for shards in the dispatch missions for these memories in order to get them from the craft shop. But there were a lot of players that were really confused about how to do that. So they're going to try to implement something that's going to make it a little bit easier for especially newer players to figure it out, which is a good thing. I mean, for us veterans, it's not a big deal, but it's still good. So this is something else that's pretty awesome, man. Like 96 Geese Howard, he was removed from the game a long while back. I don't exactly remember what update it was that they got removed, but people can't get them. Like I have them because I'm a veteran, and other veterans are going to have them as well. And it's not really that important to have these characters because, in all reality, guys, they're pretty much useless. Like this is a gold border character, you're not going to use them, but as collectors and as trying to level up your codex, getting more characters so you can get more CP for all of your characters from your codex, it is nice to be able to get every single character in the game because even if you're not going to use character, which we're not going to use this character pretty much, they're still going to add CP to all of your characters on your roster because of the codex. It's still helpful, and I'm glad they're going to be returning all of these characters. This is nice, guys. Yeah, like Lynn was in a bingo, I believe, and that was the only way we could acquire him. I think it was a bingo. And the same for Chris as well. So I'm really happy that they're going to be returning those fighters. And this is awesome too. So they plan on revamping the Tower of Trials. This is something that I've talked about in the past, where it's like, like I wish we could fight I wish it was like we could fight like bosses in this thing and get certain rewards every single week from it. I think that would be amazing. If we could get certain rewards from this thing every single week, that would be awesome. If it was extremely challenging, and I know they're probably not going to do that, but if it was extremely challenging, be able to get like fragments or even be able to get a BS or SS memory from it. I know some of you are going to say EX memories, but I honestly think that Netmarble is just going to be too soon for them to do that. They're probably going to wait till the next collab. I'm just speculating. I have no idea when or if they're even going to do that, but I'm pretty sure they're going to do it eventually. But revamping the Tower Trials is pretty awesome. That's actually pretty damn cool. Not bad. So you see old boy taking the taxi. We're just going to kind of move this up a little bit, guys. I mean, there's really nothing special here, right? Right, they make a few little jokes, nothing big, kind of screw. Now, okay, so now they're in the sound studio where they're actually going to have their voice actor do a little voice acting. So it's kind of cool that they show us a little behind the scenes as far as how they actually do these things. And I really like that they do this, right? It really provides perspective and shows the amount of work they put into this game. Oh, yeah. And this is the sound room right here where the voice actor is going to be. Yeah, yeah. You can see him in the background. They kind of blurred it out now.
Round one. Round two.
But that's him speaking. It's pretty cool.
Round three. A rough voice, isn't it?
Funny enough, I've actually had to do this kind of thing before for a job that I did once before. So I'm real familiar with this process right here. Love the snaps.
Round one. Ready. Fight.
So you guys are going to get to meet the voice actor that's actually doing those sounds. Yeah, I'm definitely familiar with this kind of thing.
Could you introduce yourself for the camera?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Andrew Brand, and I'm a voice actor in Soul. And nice doing this for you. It's a sample of the kind of work that we do, and I've appreciated doing it.
Thank you.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And evidently, this is a pretty popular actor in Seoul. Like he's been in some movies, they say some blockbuster movies over there. So that's actually pretty damn cool that he's the voice actor in Kofus. So that pretty much sums up the video, guys. I mean, there's a lot of goodness in that video. I mean, I'm honestly really for me, the thing that I'm the most excited about is the fact that they are going to be addressing the issues with these characters like 98 Omega, 97 Orochi. And the reason this is so good, the reason that being able to get just change up kits for all the players, like not everybody's gonna be able to pull in banners and get BS memories to level these guys up. I thought that was absolutely ridiculous when that originated in the game, but the fact that they're going to be removing that and we're probably going to be able to just use our fest memories is awesome, because it does a couple things for us. The first thing it's going to do is it's actually going to make the United banner more relevant. You can actually set up Omega in here or Orochi or whatever character you're trying to do a change up kit for and actually pull in here and use them, guys. You can actually try to get memories from here for that. And that's awesome. It makes this game mode more relevant, or it makes this banner more relevant, which is something that it sorely needs. I mean, most players don't even care about this banner for the most part unless you're brand new, right? Like, I haven't pulled in this banner in forever, guys. I got so many of these, and these were all free. So many of these summons that it's not even funny, because I just don't need anything from there. So it's actually pretty awesome that this might actually be relevant. Again, the other thing that's going to really help about, or thing that's nice about this is, in Reviving Hell's Dungeon, guys, this goes all the way up to tier 70, right? And this thing goes by awakened levels. So whenever a character gets up to level 70, which whenever you do change up kits for characters and they're at A7, they can go to level 70. So you see right here, I'm at tier 70. This is the last stage. I can collect this every day and get these 45 experience bottles for level 7, right? Well, look, I can still play all of these right here and get more experience bottles every single day. I don't do it now because it's so difficult, right? I mean, because right now I'm using, like lower level characters to be able to do this, and it's really hard. And whenever characters are at level 70, granted all 3 characters would have to be level 70, you're going to easily be able to plow through this no problem. It wouldn't take you no time. You'll be able to acquire more experience bottles at a faster rate, and that's actually really awesome. So this could be the beginning of something really beautiful, because I mean, if they're going to give us more characters in the future where they actually have change of kits, I mean, like right now we got a red and 98 Omega. We have a purple and 97 Orochi. And say like Leona, right? They give it a change of kit for Leona. Well, I mean, Leona also has a version in the game where she is a blue defensive fighter, right? Or a blue balance. So, I mean, like if one of these characters here got a change of kit whenever the EX version of her shows up, because I know they probably will bring an EX version of her and others as well, it's going to help you be able to push RHD that much easier, because a lot of players, they weren't playing during certain collaborations, right? You got Akuma, who's a purple, right? You got Ryu, who's a yellow. Well, people that, weren't playing during that collaboration, they're not going to be able to get those characters. So if they give us some characters in the game that have the respective colors to push RHD, that's really going to help, guys. Having experience bottles makes it a lot easier to level up your characters. So all in all, I'm really happy with the dev notes. I mean, it doesn't address all the issues of the game, obviously, especially with power creep and the fact that we need to have like more rewarding game modes. But we'll see what happens with the Tower of Trials. We'll see how we acquire memories for, like, say, 97 Orochi and 98 Omega Rugal. But guys, let me know what you think about this dev video. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.